What's going on? We're back with another episode of Los Compas. You know, we're back doing our favorite thing, our weekly thing. Today, we have a special guest. They've been here before, but now it's more of a time to just sit down, talk, and see where the journey takes us tonight. But so I'm, as you all know, Compa Moy. I'm here with Compa Renan, Compa Miguel.
What's
and
up,
we got
everybody?
our compas Yo Sabo.
Hey.
Yeah,
So
welcome
say
in.
hello.
Everybody, round of applause. Welcome to Yo Sabo or Yo Sabo to the podcast. Wait, I have a. Do we say compa Jessica or
No, I'm
comadre
Jess.
Jessica?
She likes Jess. Yeah, I
Jess.
Jess. I don't want Carl start calling me Jessica like if it's a formal job.
Okay. All right.
She's the one thing like she's in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
My boy has a belt behind her. We're ready to attack. No, welcome though. We appreciate you guys being here. This is an episode that we've been wanting to do ever since you guys joined our live, and we just want to thank you again for doing that, because just the game itself, we always play it on the podcast. I already said it so many times. It's like the funnest part of the game out there. You guys did an amazing job with it. I don't know. We're just happy that you guys are here, so we appreciate it.
Yeah. No, thank you for having us. You know, it's been dope, and giving us a platform to not only interact but just talk amongst ourselves. Because we appreciate that, and we had a lot of fun during the live.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was fun. And let me just say, everybody, this episode is brought to you by ChatGPT, or is it
ChatGPT?
Yeah, ChatGPT. This whole script today was created by ChatGPT, and we're just going off of that. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. Imagine though.
Imagine.
It was made 2 minutes before the podcast started.
Right. Hey, tell me why it's going to get to that point though. Not our point, but I'm saying like things are going to get to that point where it's like last minute things are just going to be like, let me go on there real quick.
I think so.
Yeah, no, but I do want to bring up some AI stuff a little bit later on in the podcast. I think it's going to be a little fun to kind of talk about it.
Miguelito, I don't know if you know, but you can talk. You can say hi.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be the one that lags out last second and is like you just hear like crickets.
I know you guys. I want to congratulate you guys. I know you guys celebrated your 1 year not too long ago.
Yeah.
So congrats on that, guys. That's
Thank
like a
you.
huge feat right there, and yeah, just big congratulations. I wanted to know, how did you guys celebrate? I know you guys did like a karaoke night with some friends, right?
Yeah.
But did you guys do anything in particular on like that day, the actual day of the 1 year?
No, I think that we've just been so busy that we wanted to sort of save that karaoke night just to celebrate, because I mean, me, Jess, and Victor are always like near each other anyway, so like we don't really celebrate amongst ourselves. We're just always interacting. But that night was just to throw it up for the 1 year and just trying to see how much it's grown and how much we've interacted. And I think that's what primarily that day was for. And thank you for even saying happy birthday, Yo Sabo.
Happy birthday, Yo Sabo. Yeah, it's a baby right there.
Yeah, it is. It really is still a baby. We feel like it's just crazy to see how much growth we've had in 1 year. I can't wait to see what 2023 holds right now.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, of course.
We'll have you guys on the second year, because I feel like this first year it came so quick.
Yeah,
and we were just so busy. We got married in the earlier part of the year, so we were kind of busy planning that, and we got eloped, we got married. Then the first year just thank you, and then the first year came up so quick.
Yeah,
so we're just like, we got to do something to celebrate this accomplishment. We've been grinding on the side too, aside from our normal jobs, and it was just a quick way to kind of bring everyone together. Hopefully for the years to come, we can invite a lot more people and have it a lot more bigger. So
yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, you guys are big karaokeers.
No, I'm not.
Is that a word?
I definitely took a couple shots to get myself going, man.
So who's the better singer?
Jess for sure. Yeah, Jess.
Don't make me sing those, because I am not.
You start singing like Peso Pluma right
now. Peso Pluma.
Everyone be singing that nowadays. I love those TikToks where it's like my bad funny phase is over and I'm with my Peso Pluma phase.
Yeah,
exactly.
He deserves it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. Speaking about both, like I know you guys went to Coachella.
Yeah.
And so, did you guys see both of them? Either of them?
Yeah, we went to Coachella. We went for weekend one, and we definitely saw Becky G, who brought out Peso Pluma, and then we saw Bad Bunny also that night. But it was funny because we were able to get into the VIP area when Bad Bunny was there. So I went to go get drinks for Jess with my homie. And then when we left, Peso Pluma walked right next to our girls. And we were like, damn. Like we missed it, you know? Like
that's crazy.
Should have chased them down.
Yeah. We should have just stayed put. But no, it was dope. Right? It was our second time out there, so it was a lot more enjoyable this time around because we sort of knew what the situation was, not to get early, and we actually had a shuttle this time where we stayed at. So it came in clutch, like not having to worry about calling anything. So yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, I know. Like the first year, you're just so overwhelmed. With it just being your first time and just the excitement behind it.
Yeah,
like you just wanted, and you try. I don't know if it was for you guys, but for me, like I remember when my first festival was Escape in San Bernardino.
Yeah,
and like I just wanted to do everything. It's like I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go to this, I want to go to this. But it's like there's no way. Like you can't. It's impossible.
It's like it's funny. It's like those TikToks where it's like where someone has that song, and then they like fall to their knees like the first time seeing like Coachella, and you fall to your knees and you're like this.
You start crying.
But I'll never forget my first festival, and that was Jess actually bought me my ticket for that. She took me to my first ever rave, it was a music festival at that point, but she took me to Hard Summer.
Oh, okay, okay.
But back in 2011.
Yeah, 2011.
Cool.
Yeah.
Were you overwhelmed with that?
Yeah, because I that was my first ever festival. Like growing up in LA, they had EDC in LA, but I never went.
Right.
And so, we go there. They had like a bunch of different stages. It was in LA, which I love. And then you could see the skyline because they had it at the LA Historical Park, which is right next to Chinatown. Mm-hmm. But it was dope, man. Like I think it was it one day only or was it two?
It was one day.
Yeah, but it was dope. And same thing with what Moy said, right? But you feel so overwhelmed because you're like, damn, I want to go to that stage. I want to go to this stage. And then I gotta wait in line for the bathroom.
Like, right?
Dude, that's the worst part of it.
That's truly the worst part.
Yeah, that's dope though. Yeah, because like I said, I remember you guys mentioned you guys were going to Coachella, and then I think I had to see your story, and then like I was just watching the live streams here at home, with the big FOMO just in my couch, But like I was like, I'm already going to EDC next year. I can't do two.
That's true.
Like it's too.
No, with
crazy.
that attitude, you can't.
Well, we're gonna. I don't want to hear Hernan, Mister. Not going to either.
You gotta go, man.
Mister, not going to either. So I don't want to talk. I don't hear it.
That's true.
There's a reason why I don't really go to festivals. But so I remember the first time I ever went to, it wasn't even like a festival. It was just like a regular concert. It was with back when I was still living in the Central Valley with my sister Miguel. They invited me to what do you call that? What do you call them? Like
it was
a club. We went to a club.
No, but what do you call them? Like the music? What genre of music are they?
At that point, they were EDM. At that point, it was EDM.
Who is it?
It's Breathe Carolina.
Yeah,
so they were a pop punk band.
Yeah,
and that's when I started. I listened to them when they would be at a Warped Tour.
Oh, yeah.
And so I remember seeing them at Warped Tour, and then I remember like this. I don't even know if it was a summer or like some transition from Van's Warped Tour. They transitioned to like EDM, even though like some of their songs had like electronic like backgrounds in it,
like a beat.
So it's like okay, like it wasn't like a drastic change. It was more like they started leaning towards that.
Yeah,
and they ended up playing in SF. And I think I told Miguel, and I was like, "Hey, you remember these people?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "You guys want to go?" Like it was like back when we had nothing to do. It was literally like I think like our first time going out to like a club.
Yeah.
And I think so we invited a nun and we all went. I had a great time. Yeah, they gave me Jack Daniels. They poured Jack Daniels in my mouth.
Oh,
that was wild.
It was a wild night.
Wait, so what happened?
That was well, no, explain why you don't want to go.
It was December 2016. That's a timestamp that we went.
2016.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think it was like a year before I moved to LA.
Yeah,
so something in that concert changed me. It gave me the courage to come to LA for some reason.
So you're welcome.
For real, yeah. Thank you guys.
And tell Monica to thank me too, because of me, you found her and all that.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
See?
There you go.
That's true. No, but yeah, it was the first time ever going to something like that, and honestly, like they mentioned, I had a great time. I remember before even like attending the concert, we went to a Bevmo and we got like 2 bottles. I think one was I think was it a hypnotic bottle? What it was a Vinique. It was like one of those drinks, but
that shimmery one.
Yeah, it has like little sparkles in it or whatever. It was really good.
Yeah, it tastes like pretty good. Yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah, so we put it in a cup and we were just walking around San Francisco with like sipping it out of a cup. I'm not admitting to this. This is actually not a real story. And yeah, it was just fun. Like, we had a good time. Moises like bullied his way through the crowd to get us to the front. That's how we ended up.
I did not bully my way. I said, excuse me. We're all about Plur here.
He had his light on.
Bullied his
like,
way.
excuse me. Security coming through.
Yeah, and we made it to the front. That picture he's talking about, like, yeah, you can like clearly see him, and then you can see me in the back too, because I'm kind of tall. So I was like, I'm just towering over people. After that, though, we had parked our car in like a parking structure, and by the time that concert was over, we were gonna head back to get our car, but the parking structure closed. And we had no idea that was like a thing. Like, we didn't know I thought parking structures were like a 24/7 kind of thing. But when we went back, the whole like structure was closed. And we couldn't get to our car. Yeah, we didn't know what to do. Like, what the hell are we gonna do? Like, we're in the middle of San Francisco. Like, what's our plan? So we just ended up staying at a Carl's Jr. or Jack in the Box, a 24/7 one. And we just chilled there like the whole time at a table. We got some food, and we spent like quite a few hours there, I think.
And that should be the reason why you should be going to another festival. Because
exactly.
You had an unforgettable night with your homeboy.
It was pretty unforgettable. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That you still remember pretty good now. I think you should go, but this time get a driver. All right.
I bet. Just
Honestly,
get an Uber.
No, dude, it sucked because we literally got to the structure and we're like, they're closed. And then it's like I think the show ended like at 2:00.
Yeah.
And like they didn't open until 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So like we were literally at this Jack in the Box for 4 hours.
Dang.
And just sitting there, like, and then they were like, you had to order because if not, that's considered loitering, blah blah. So like we had to buy something, and then we just chilled there. We're cold because it's San Francisco, like.
Yeah, it's
big.
It gets chilly, yeah.
And so we're just there, homeless people. Like, it's like 4 a.m. Like, who else is going to be out?
Yeah, that's true.
It was horrible. I remember driving home, too, was horrible because, like, we didn't really sleep.
Yeah.
And then so we had to drive back.
I was going to say, you remember I drove back, right?
That time.
We
used to take turns.
No, I drove back that whole time, bro. I was like wide awake.
No, that was the time, remember? We saw them twice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
But the time we stayed at the Jack in the Box, the only time we got caught up overnight, I drove.
The only time we got caught up.
Yeah.
I don't think
it's a learning lesson.
I think you gotta go to.
You got a full send. You got a full send.
All right, let me tell you though why.
Oh my.
So I don't really go to too many concerts nowadays. There's a reason why though. It's like I'm a homebody. I like to stay home. I like to go out, but every now and then. I don't like to like consistently go out like every weekend. I feel like to me that takes a lot of energy to do that mentally. I feel like I don't have that. So whenever I think about going to a concert, I think about what you guys explained, like, oh, do this, do that. We got to do all these events and do all that stuff. It just, when I start thinking about it, it just like mentally drains me.
Mm-hmm. But see, here's the thing. EDC is a 3-day thing. You got 3 days to do it all.
No, hold on. Hey, just roll with me, dog.
Yeah.
Just roll with me. I got
Actually,
you.
just hang out with her. Just hang out with Miguel. Because Miguel's the responsible adult that sits in the back of the crowds. I'm that irresponsible kid that goes to the middle of the crowds and joins mosh pits and all that.
Yeah, so
this is.
I think that's a good idea. Because I agree with you, Hernan. There's two ways to do festivals. You go all out, or you take the adult way, which is I like doing that. That's why at Coachella, me and Jess, we didn't get to the festival till like 6 p.m. And then we left early at every.
But you're well rested.
Well rested.
Yeah.
We're
woke
chilling.
up 6 a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
Right? Like you had a great day.
Yeah.
Explore, walk around,
enjoy the hotel, and so that's the same thing we're gonna do at EDC, man. So, but except me and Moy, we'll probably end up in the front. I'll be waving the Yo Sabo flag in the front.
Let's go. Hey, if you want your Yo Sabo flag at the front, I will get it up there. Don't trust me.
I'm telling you, he'll bully his way.
Trust me.
I'm making the totem this year for like the first time ever.
All right. I have a side question real quick though. Since you guys are going to EDC, who is your must see?
Oh yes.
Top 3 artists. Top 3. Let's go.
Okay. Can I look at the? Can I look at the?
Yeah. Go,
lineup?
Look at the lineup. Bring it up.
It's merging with the
fake news.
For sure.
Dioro's numero uno.
De Oro. It's just a giant quinceañera.
Yeah.
Philip Paisa.
Yeah. Let's see. All right.
I know when it dropped, people were saying, "Oh, it's such a letdown." And compared to other lineups, yeah, but I still have some that I would want to see.
I also feel
I think it's a letdown for people who like were expecting main acts.
Yeah.
I think people were expecting something bigger because it's 30 years of Insomniac.
That's true.
But I think COVID did hit him hard, so yeah, they're a little under budget.
But there's a lot of people.
Okay, well, Saturday, just alone, right? Because I know there's like a lot.
Well, you skipped Friday though.
Sorry, Friday.
He's not going Friday. He's resting all day Friday.
Alice in Wonderland, for sure. Duke Dumont.
Ooh.
And I like Marshmello. As much as mainstream as he is, I do like his songs. And I've always like
interesting choice.
Turned up.
Okay.
And then Saturday, you got a lot. You got Chris Lake. You got Excision.
Chris Lake.
Mm-hmm.
So you got all your bass, right?
I'm gonna break my neck that day.
Yeah, isn't it hurt? Zed's dead and Zed.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a good one.
So I think that Saturday is for the Raveheads, bro. I think we're all gonna be walking out with faces.
That's the one I'm going to.
I'm just gonna bring my frozen peas with me. Keep them on me at all times.
And then Sunday Sunday's Dioro, and then the set that you're talking about, right? Marshmello with Sudden Death. You got Loud Luxury, and then maybe Armin van Buuren. He's a little too.
You have Excision though, so
Excision by himself, right? Yeah.
Let me just point out, I have no idea who any of these people are.
Oh, Yellow Claw.
Yeah, Slander too.
Oh, Yellow Claw's gonna go hard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not too late to look up on Spotify. EDC 2023 playlist.
All right, I'll do it for you guys. Not even for my own friends, but I'll do it for you guys.
Look, I'll tell you this, Adnan. If you decide to go last minute, someone will sell you their ticket for $100.
I bet.
That's true.
I kid you not.
And then just tell me you want to go, and I will buy a ticket right now, bro.
Oh.
Right
hey,
now.
that's my line.
Wait, someone. Hey, if anybody watching this has a shuttle pass, let us know, man.
That's right.
We all need a shuttle pass.
Look, so Miguel and I need a Tropicana and a mid strip. What do you guys need? You guys need
downtown.
So if anyone out there is listening and want to donate those to us, truly appreciated.
Yeah. Or else we gotta take the helicopter there. We don't want to take the helicopter there, bro.
I have a question for you guys though. So just going back to like the getting mentally drained for stuff like this. I know you guys have mentioned before too that whenever you guys go to events like this, or whenever you guys kind of advertise for Yo Sabo, I know you guys mentioned before that you guys don't really like the attention on you guys.
Yeah.
That's something that's like difficult. And I'm the exact same way. And I'm sure Miguel can kind of relate too. Moises, no, he's a social butterfly. He's a social butterfly, so
Moises and Carlos
yeah, me and Moy will be handling the crowd.
I don't know. Yeah, so I have a difficult time kind of like getting in front of a camera and doing things like the way that you guys do it. So props to you guys for being able to do something like that. But how do you guys handle that kind of like anxiety of getting in front of a camera?
I think we try to talk through a plan of what we want to do, and then try to figure out like, what cards do we want to ask the people, just wing it there. But we do definitely I get nervous. Like I for sure get nervous. Like even at the karaoke night, Jess kept asking, where's Carlos? But it's good. I was like on the outside just like chilling.
You're avoiding it?
Yeah, because it's like the same thing, right? Like the attention is so much on us that we're really not used to it. And so, like this Saturday, for example, I'm going to go talk at UCR because they invited me to talk not for Yo Sabo, but I've gone back to talk at UCR probably like 6 times now because they like to hear my story about being in the STEM major and then transitioning over to like a career and all that stuff. But it's the same thing there. I try to go with a plan. I try to write down everything that I might talk about. That way I don't feel flustered. And then I always try to just like crack jokes because I think that helps me like move the conversation along, even if they don't hit. Like I don't care if they hit or not because I probably won't see those people again. But then right after I'm gonna go to Yo Sabo, right? The Dodger game. And so I'm gonna feel freshened up, And so sometimes me and Jess will practice in the car. She's like, all right, like talk to me, like get the conversation going so you can practice in the car, and so you could like freshen up, right? Your combo skills. But I think that's one of the major things because it does get nerve like racking. It does.
Especially going up to strangers.
Yeah.
That's the scariest part because you don't know how they might react, right? It's just for us, we're just trying to promote our game, but again, it's trying to see who you can go up to, and not everyone's gonna have the same day. They're probably having a bad day themselves, so it's kind of feeling it out, right? And that's what makes it also a little bit more stressful because for us, it's, you know, people in front of the camera just like us, right? We're putting them on the spot. So that's that's also difficult, and we want to take
it's like double awkwardness.
We're just like not talking. Like so.
Yeah, but
No,
like what Carlos was saying, we just practice on the side. Even for me, I can't talk in front of a camera. Even for podcasts, I still get shy. Obviously, Carlos is the CEO of the game, and he's the face, and he has those great skills that I know I don't have, because I never took classes in college for public speaking, and that's really important, especially when you try to communicate. And for me, in my head, I'm always saying, hey, I say like a lot. So I'm like, you know, don't say like, or don't say and you know, things that you should learn. Yeah.
Yeah, we do a lot of uhs and so no, we can relate.
That's why Adon has a job editing, because his take all our likes and ums out of it.
Yeah. I spent like 3 hours just editing out like everything.
I know you're talking about like taking classes. I'm gonna say that's a lie, because I took a class and I hated it. I was like, I'm gonna bite the bullet, you know, in order to get over it. You know, what is it, exposure therapy type thing?
Yeah, yep.
And I took public speaking. First of all, I got a C. So clearly I was not good at it. Second of all, it was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm social in a group aspect.
Yeah.
Like, I can talk to like people and whatnot. Like, I can be friendly. But like when all eyes are on you and the center of attention, it's a totally different feeling.
Yeah.
Than just conversing in a group.
Yeah, I think like for me, like I'll be like cocky about this, because I think I am very good at this. Like at interview skills, I think I'm very well like versed in it, especially after, you know, being in a lot of different companies and seeing like a lot of people and getting interviewed by them. But that's a whole different setting, right? Because you're like one-on-one versus with a goal in mind, right? Versus going up to someone random. They don't, like Jess said, right? You don't know where they're coming from. They don't really know what the goal of this thing is. You're asking them questions, and you don't want them to, you know, think of something the wrong way. And so it just helps by practicing. But I definitely, I want to do more, like either take like a public speaking class or try to do like improv. Like I really want to try to get into that, because I just gotta get used to being in it, you know? Like I gotta get used to being in that spot.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Jessica, do you I know you're more behind the camera and stuff, but do you want to eventually like work towards being in front of the camera? Like Carlos, whenever you guys do like the clips for Yo Sabo?
Right now, no. Just because I feel like behind the scenes, I really like the editing stuff to a lot of this things, writing scripts, thinking about ideas. I love all of that compared to being in the front. That's why I'm like, okay, we're a good duo. So he could be the front facing. He has a lot more conversational skills. So that's a strong forte for him versus me. I love the editing, the art aspect behind the scenes. Like my brother, obviously he's a graphic designer, but I really love, you know, just video formatting, content creation, all that stuff. So that's more my space. And because again, I don't have to really talk to people. I love talking. I love making friends. I love, you know, having a conversation, but I get in my head a lot. And, you know, again, I'm more of a homebody, but I'm in between. Like, I love having conversations, making friends, but I still would want to stay home a lot more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We all the same in the end. Right, Miguel?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But that's another reason we have to go to EDC or not, because if they're going, you're going too.
Yeah, that's true. And remember,
you know what I just figured?
Remember, we went to Coachella, right? And then we're gonna go to EDC, and then we'll be at Millennium. So we're trying, man. We're trying to get out there.
Don't even say Millennium in front of Miguel. We have a story about that.
Aluminum.
We told a story, don't you remember?
Yeah. I think I just
he was
like
drunk. Remember, he was drunk.
That's true. Hernan was drunk.
Speaking of drunk, all right, guys. I think this is the perfect time.
Night.
I think this is the perfect time to bring this up. We're talking about being drunk. I had posted a clip, and you know, I didn't do as good as I thought I was gonna do, but hey, it happens. But I'm still gonna give the option to Carlos and Jess to see if it's gonna happen or not. But I said that if we got a good amount of likes on our clip, that I was gonna chug this shot that has a worm in it. And unfortunately, hey, to me, I feel like 40 likes. I feel like that saved me. But I want to give the option to Jess and Carlos. If you guys want me to take this shot, on camera, I'm willing to do it for you guys. Only if you say yes.
How about
But
we
if you
leave it
guys
up
say
to
no, then I
Yo
will not do it.
Sabo? We'll pull a random card. If you get it, then you
Ooh.
get saved. If you don't,
I like that. I
You
like
played, so you should get it, man.
that. No,
Just give him blimp. Just give him
you guys
blimp.
don't know me. You guys don't know me.
Because I still don't know what
Shit.
blimp is.
All right, guys. All right. Well,
Oh, that's
we're doing a shot for a card. So
that's
if I
what
get
you're
this
gonna need
wrong,
tomorrow.
all right.
If you take
You
the
ready?
shot.
I know. All right, guys. This is for the worm shot here. If I get this wrong, I'm gonna take this bad boy right here.
All right. We're using the Yo Sabo Sana Sana Colita de Reana expansion.
Oh no! I already know I'm gonna lose.
All right.
All right, hit me with it.
¿Cómo se dice crutches in Spanish?
Oh my goodness!
That's just easy. Easy money.
Do I get a lifeline for this one?
No.
How many tries do I get?
Phone a friend. Phone a friend. I got
Do I
you.
get a phone a friend for this?
So
Crutches.
Miguel's
I'll-
gonna take a shot tomorrow.
The judge will be Moy if he could get a phone a friend, but I would say no.
I'm with Carlos
my
now.
God. You gave me the most difficult one.
That's the easiest word ever.
No, Cap. It's actually pretty easy.
Is it really?
Now Miguel's saying it's easy too.
If I get it right, will you take 2 shots tonight?
He adds
Um,
on to the shot count.
Is it palo de patas quebradas?
Vales.
Nah,
Oh.
bro, but look on the
Bro, you couldn't even have a good
on the-
like
on the
shot.
penalty word, it says palo on there,
Palo?
and you
Yeah.
said palo.
No.
You
In
gotta
the
take the
end.
shot.
Hey, let
Oh,
it slide.
It's
Damn.
muletas.
Oh shit, muletas. How did I not?
No. Oh, that word. That should have gone in.
I actually knew that. Damn. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to take this shot then. Let me figure
Wow,
out how to open this real quick.
I'm very baffled right now.
You need a chaser for that one, man.
This
Don't
I need to,
single-handedly-
I need to take my boy to a Spanish class or something because you're starting to disappoint me.
That's me sometimes.
Yeah, it officially shows that none is an Osama kid in this group, right?
Yeah.
Let me figure out how to open this. I have no idea.
It'd be like that sometimes. It's okay.
As long as I know I'm better than you guys, that's fine.
You know what? Give Moy a card. Give
No,
Moy a
I
card.
don't.
Let's see.
No,
Let's
we
see.
already,
Give
we
me a
already
card
did
real
this.
quick in the
We
meantime.
already did this. Did I not prove myself last time?
No, you like to talk a
Oh,
lot,
that's
bro.
true. You did.
Damn, they glued
Wait.
this thing shut.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to transport that.
Oh wait, where'd you get that
Ooh.
from?
I got this. Well, my fiance brought this back from Mexico.
Mm,
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she was in Guadalajara.
okay.
Yeah.
So she smuggled. Huh?
Just
That's crazy.
beforehand, if you guys are worried about my health, I googled if drinking the worm from tequila bottle is safe, and they said go have at it.
That's what it said. Literally, have at
Yeah,
it.
they literally said,
wake
"Have at
up
it.
in 2
Just have
days,
at it."
but have at it.
One of them
Look
said
at you
have.
click.
One of them had said have fun,
Have fun.
and I was like, "All right, bet." Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm kind of worried, but if you guys don't see
Probably
me
a
next
bad
week,
thing.
you guys know why. Plus, it has to go through this
Fine.
small hole here.
You're fine. Have you not seen the George Lopez episode? Remember, you just hallucinate for a bit and
Yeah, I
then you
remember.
dance with the worm.
Oh really?
Yeah.
A bit.
Wait, really?
Okay,
A
guys.
bit.
Hey, good luck. Here, cheers.
All right.
All of us.
Wish me
cheers.
luck. Everybody, send me a prayer.
Cheers.
But
All
cheers.
right,
anyway.
cheers to the worm, guys.
Cheers.
Adios, mío.
Oh,
Mm.
it's in there, right? Oh,
You can hear the sound effects
Oh,
over
fuck.
here.
wait. Did you chew on it, or did you just go down the gullet?
Oh, I hope he swallowed
I
it
know.
because oh man.
Looks like a sad, sad man right now.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry for the coughing, everybody. Bro, that was horrible. I had to hold it in my mouth because the worm wouldn't come out.
Dude, hey, you did it though.
Did you chew it though?
Yeah, did you chew
Or
it?
did you just swallow it?
Bro, we're supposed to chew it?
No, I'm just curious.
No, I did not chew that. I got
I
scared.
don't know.
Okay.
I felt it in my mouth, and I wanted to spit it out right away.
Was it moving?
It was a movie.
I think it came
Oh
alive.
no.
I think once it
This
touches
guy.
air, it just like comes alive for some reason.
It was hibernating, bro. You woke it up.
Not the worm, man.
Tell us how you feel
That's
tomorrow.
just. I'm telling you, if I don't come back next week, you guys know what happened. Find me, please. Send the police to my room if I'm not showing up. But this is just to show my appreciation to both of you
Thank
right
you.
now for coming on and
That's
I
also
will-
to
I will
show
do-
how dumb you are and don't know how to say crutches in Spanish.
Oh my god, that's true.
Muletas. I remember.
See, you're not gonna forget now.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you give me a trivia though? I'm good at this.
Bro, that was the easiest question ever.
You know, Moises is a very cocky person.
Even Miguel knew it.
Whenever
Hey yo, what
Whenever
are you trying to
he's not-
say?
Miguel's just chilling in the background. He still gets attacked. All right, guys. So I remember in the beginning. Remember this episode is brought to you by Chat GPT. Everything that we talked about so far is not original. It's all AI. Even Yo Sabo was in on this. I'm bringing this back up because I don't know. I just thought it would be fun if I just typed in Chat GPT. Can you come up with so and so questions for a podcast? Can we come up with so and so questions? So I did 2 categories. I did one scary and mysterious question to ask on the podcast.
Okay.
And then I asked for one funny and stupid question to ask on a podcast.
Okay, that's cool.
And this is what it came up with. So I want to see you guys' answer to these questions right here. The first thing that popped up when I said it's a scary and mysterious question: have you ever had a premonition or felt like you knew something was going to happen before it actually happened?
So like some Final Destination stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when you like slap? You had a dream that you were putting your hand down.
Oh, that's different though. That's not premonition. Juicy. I don't.
Yo, those worms crawling back up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't
know.
I'm sorry. Continue.
I don't think so. Not like a premonition. Oh, well, maybe just like bad feelings, right? Like sometimes, like
yeah, that could be something.
Yeah, I remember one time in college we were hanging out. I forget who we were. It was me, Jess, and I think it was Mel. She was with us. We were all supposed to go out that night, but like I don't know. It was like still early, and then like I remember us saying like I got a bad feeling about tonight, man. And all of us were like, dude, we feel that same way too. So we didn't end up going out, but nothing happened that night. But it was just weird that like all of us felt that same way. Like it just didn't feel right, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Jesse, have you ever had a premonition?
I don't think so. It does remind me of Final Destination, and I don't want to think about it.
I don't want to think about Final Destination.
Yeah. I've had one. It's not really a scary one too, but it's like kind of predicting what was gonna happen. Where one time my car for the longest time had one headlight that wasn't working. I went to visit my parents' house with my sister, but we took our separate cars. And when it was time to come back to Los Angeles, we were gonna start driving, but then I thought to myself, like, I have one headlight that's out, that's completely out, and it's dark, so there must be like police out there somewhere. And I stopped her. I texted her. I told her, stop by the side. I'm gonna explain our game plan. So you're gonna drive in front of me, and I'm just gonna drive like behind you, really close, so that they think that you're my guide, essentially, in case something happens.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, I bet that's the game plan right there. We started driving, and literally the next street up, we took a right to get on the highway, and boom, there was a cop right there, and they stopped me. And they stopped me, and then my sister passed us, but then she realized that I got stopped too, and so she also pulled to the side. Yeah, and the guy, the police, and he was a young police officer too, and he's like, you know the reason I stopped you? And I was like, yeah, I have a feeling I know why. And like, yeah, your front light was out. And I'm like, fucking I knew this was gonna happen. And he pointed out my sister. He's like, is that your guide, essentially? He's like, is she guiding you? And I'm like, yeah, she's guiding me. For whatever reason, I had my computer, there's like a PC that I had built in the backseat. I don't know if it was because he was young and he was into the same thing, but he noticed my computer in the back, and he's like, oh, do you build that? Like, do you game on PC? And I'm like, yeah, I do. He's like, oh, that's dope. What kind of graphics card do you have? What kind of this and this and the and I was like, oh, this is my opportunity right here. So we just started like having a conversation, and in the end, he didn't give me a ticket. He's just, make sure you get it fixed and have a great day.
Yeah. Then he reached over and took the computer.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Don't give me a ticket. Have this, please.
I would have taken the ticket, bro.
Yeah, I would have taken a
ticket.
That's
the computer.
That's a ticket.
That's true.
You can get your PC when you bring me back a light bulb.
Yeah. But I got lucky that day. It was a cool experience.
I don't think I've ever had anything.
Come on, guys. We're Mexican. We've had to have premonitions. This is in our blood.
No, I wouldn't say
in our culture.
Like,
what you talking about, bro? We're known for
sleep paralysis. That's it.
I know, me too.
Yeah, but I don't like to talk about that. I'm like super big scaredy cat.
Yeah,
about all that stuff.
So okay,
cool. Sleep paralysis.
Everything.
This is a cool thing to bring up then.
I know.
Because I love horror movies.
See, if Nan loves this, and every time they bring it up, I just sit down in the corner and I'm like,
and every time we go watch a scary movie, I will come back home and watch a happy show before I go to sleep to get rid of that horror in my head.
You watch, that doesn't help me.
You watch the cat gifs and the dog, the bunny videos and stuff.
I start laughing to myself, and then go to sleep.
You check the shower curtain.
I check that thing all the time, bro.
I could just, hey,
Or
same.
like, don't look in the mirror. Don't look in the mirror.
Dude, we got no mirrors in this house. Now imagine.
Carlos, you're letting me down, man. I love horror movies. Miguel, their whole family are into like. Well, I don't know. Do you like horror movies now, Miguel?
I mean, yeah, I still mess with them. I mean, I remember I might have been 12 or 13. I might have locked the door in the bathroom and turned the lights off.
No,
said some very specific words. To the mirror, but I'm still here, so we're good.
Okay, here's a good question then. What was the first horror movie / scary movie that you ever saw that you remember?
I think it's definitely Scream. Scream for me.
You watched Scream for your first movie? Dang.
Yeah.
I watched Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn scared the crap out of me when I was like younger.
That one is kind of freaky though.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But I like Scream.
I think Scream scared me more just because it wasn't supernatural. It's an actual
like it could happen.
being who can just break into your home any day and just that's it.
Yeah.
And just the mask, it was like iconic.
I love Scream, bro.
Yeah.
Jess knows it. Like I'm like a huge I love it. Like, and when the new ones came out, like I didn't know how to feel because it's a little different. The speed's a little different. Actors, but I still like it. I think it's a good franchise. I didn't like. Did you watch the newest one?
I need to watch the two newest ones.
The two newest ones. Still. Okay, the newest one, the one that took place in New York. I'll probably give that one like the lowest rating. Yeah, because it didn't feel like a city. Like they try to play it off like that, but it didn't feel like it.
I haven't seen the new one. I saw the trailer and it looked really good from the trailer, so I definitely want to watch it. Carlos, since you love Scream, do you remember as a kid? And I personally bought this myself. Well, I guess my parents bought it, but the Scream mask, but it had the little pump and all the blood came down. And you like squeeze in, the ghost face mask, and all
That's
the
what
blood
every kid wore for Halloween, bro.
So I didn't buy it,
those good old days.
But my uncle did because he was older than me, and my grandma got so mad at him. He was like, "Pinches chingaderas," like all this stuff. Because it had that fake knife.
This is del diablo.
That fake knife with that used to like go in instead of hitting you.
Yes.
Yeah. What was your scary movie?
I can't remember back in the day, but I know it was like The Exorcist of Emily Rose.
Shit.
So this is like completely different.
You can start off hardcore.
Like,
holy hell!
He can watch thrillers. They're different paranormal side of things, and with the church and because my family is Catholic, right? And they're like. They prohibited us from watching like anything with exorcisms and all that stuff, especially with The Conjuring and all of those movies. But they were like really fun to me.
Yeah,
I love hearing about scary stuff. So I remember that one though.
Yeah, Exorcism was scary.
Nope. Yeah.
So have you seen the most recent one, the Pope's Exorcist?
No.
Or
not that one.
I haven't watched that one.
And we're not planning on seeing that.
Same.
Are you a big fan of the Insidious and Conjuring?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Those are really good.
But there's a difference. I think I like those a lot because of the actors. The actors,
they're really good.
Yeah, they're really cool. Yeah. Like I don't feel as scared with them. Yeah,
they're like my family.
Yeah.
Oh hell no. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't do scary.
Moises, bro, you need to get over that fear. Look, let me tell you why. Go to
EC and I'll go watch a movie.
All right, bet. If I go to EC, will
that's
you
a big trade. Like a $600 ticket versus a $1 movie ticket.
Yeah, let's see how bad he wants me to watch a scary movie.
But the mental scarring is there, man.
Yeah, my mental scarring will last longer than his, brokenness.
Oh, dude, I just thought about something.
Okay, go for it.
All right, I'll tell you guys.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
So, this wasn't really like a premonition. All right, so when I was little, I don't know how little, but I remember I was having a dream. We had a bunk bed, right? I slept at the top bunk, and in the dream, I got up because I kept hearing something, right? So I walked out, and this was in an apartment building. So, a lot of people live there, but it's like one of those apartment buildings where you open the door and you're like outside already, like a driveway. It's not like ones that have like a hallway, right? Like a big apartment building. I walk out, right? I keep hearing that noise, and I look up, and there's a fucking UFO there, right?
No way.
And I'm like, oh my god, like this is, again, right? Like, I don't know what's going on, right? There was a UFO, right?
He's like, I'm about to get abducted.
Seriously, dude. But then I feel my nose start bleeding, right? And then I do this, right? Like with my, with my sweater that I was wearing to sleep or whatever. And then I wake up from my dream, right? But I wake up, and there's blood on that sleeve, bro.
What?
So
Nah, man.
either I was bleeding in my sleep and I
Are you sure that was a dream?
you know, or was it, I don't know. Was it real life? I don't know, man.
Because if it's a UFO, who knows whether or not you got abducted and then they put you back in your bed?
Yeah, that's true, man. I don't know. But I consider that now like the scariest thing that has ever happened to me.
That's kind of wild.
I'm glad we had a good friendship. Don't it's been real.
Any
My sister's
girls
just
listening?
Any ETs?
any ETs go home.
I'm just a weenie, okay? But I'm also a weenie with the photographic memory. So like I close my eyes and like I can still see the movie, like no matter what it is, I can still see that, picture of woman or whatever it is that's scary in the movie.
Yeah.
And I can't get rid of that.
Yeah.
Like, so I can't sleep because of that.
I agree with you, Moy. I'm telling you, I'm not lying when I literally have to go and watch something different to get my mind out of that head.
And that's the thing, though, it doesn't even help me.
Yeah.
Because like I'll watch a whole new show or like I'll go on YouTube and I'll go to sleep and then instantly I see that face or I see whatever. I'm just like, well, I guess I ain't sleeping tonight.
Yeah.
Because like I don't even have to watch it. Like I remember one time I had nightmares because there was a trailer for that Nun movie that played right before I went to sleep, and I literally just turned over and I saw the face. And I was like, oh, whatever.
Not the trailer.
And I went to sleep and boom. Like that's all I could think about at night. She's also the reason I had sleep paralysis.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So my first the horror movie that like messed me up as a kid the most, and you're probably gonna laugh at me about this, but Chucky was the one that I thought was this. I don't know why, but for some reason that stupid. Yeah, Child's Play.
Yeah.
But yeah, for some reason that stupid movie like freaked me out as a kid. But the way I was as a kid is completely different how I am now. Because now I'm waiting for that scary movie to come out that like just like freaks me out, that scares me. Like I'm looking for that. I don't know. That's kind of weird to say, right?
You need some help, right?
I know, seriously.
You think you can take on?
I told the. Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Now that you're older, right? Because when you're younger, when you watch it, right, you're like, damn, that's
I'm gonna just kick that stupid dog if I see him. Yeah. Yeah. But I told the Compas this before, though. Before, as a kid, I could not watch a scary movie. That it would affect me so bad. I had sleepwalking problems. I would like go into my parents and my Tio and Tia's room, and they'd be like, "Do you remember like coming into my room and like speaking to us? Like, what are you talking about?
Wait,
like, what's going on here?
Do you guys talk in your sleep?
Not that I know.
I don't think I do now.
As far as what Veronica told me, yes, but I also have sleep apnea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's times where like I literally just don't breathe.
Yeah. Do you have to wear the thing?
I need to. I haven't made my appointment. I still need to go.
He should wear the thing.
I should. I know I do. I know I do need it because 3 weeks ago I went to Tahoe, or 2 weeks ago I went to a bachelor party in Tahoe, and so some of these guys like I know them, but like we've never like spent the night somewhere together. Yeah. And so they were like, dude, like I genuinely thought you were dying. Because like we couldn't, you would stop like snoring. Yeah, and so I'm a heavy snorer, and then like so when I stop snoring, everyone would like freak out.
They wake up when you stop snoring. Hey, yo.
Yeah, they're like, hey yo, what's going on? But from what I know, Veronica says I don't talk in my sleep. It's more like I grunt.
Oh yeah, I go like a lot.
Yeah, like I just make like noises. Yeah. I don't think, but it could just be me trying to say words that I can't say.
Yeah. No, Jess will wake me up when I'm doing that too much because it's loud. Like I'll literally be like,
Jess is like, you're like, what do you want?
Shut up, dude.
It's like that meme.
Man.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god!
But I'm also,
it's better than me though. It's better than me. I apparently, if if this was a live stream, I'm sure the boys would be roasting me right now. But apparently, I moan when I'm asleep, so that's just
he's like,
you do.
My goodness.
You do.
Like I was just having a good time in his sleep.
The best. That's the best time I have a good time.
Oh my god! Yeah. But I was a sleepwalker back then. It got to the point for me where like I don't know, it was just a huge problem. Like I couldn't, like my anxiety was at an all-time high when I was a kid, and I needed to stay away from scary movies because it was a problem. But it got to the point where they sent I don't know if you would call it a curandero, but someone that came and like did the egg thing.
Yeah.
They did all this little stuff to fix me, and it didn't work up until the point where I went to Mexico and they did a cleanse over there for me. And ever since that day, I don't know what they did to me. Like, I don't remember at all. I don't know if they wiped my memory or whatever it was.
Alien.
But ever since that cleanse, I was completely fixed. I no longer sleepwalk. I no longer have bad dreams about scary movies or anything like that. And now I've been converted. I love horror movies. Like I told you, like I'm waiting for that movie to come out to kind of scare me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know what to do. That cleanse. If you ever need something done that kind of like affects your life mentally, when it comes to scary movies, hey, go to Mexico and get a cleanse because it worked for me. I don't know what they did, or if they wiped my memory completely about like the scary movies and stuff. But
they change the brain, dude. They change your connection.
Yeah, seriously. Am I even real? Like the original me? I could have been duplicated or cloned. I'm not the original me.
You're gonna make me go freak out, bro. Chill.
Yeah,
he's gonna log off, bro. Chill.
Yeah,
That's
cool, Jess. So, like, hey, you're one of us. Then you're in the horror movie zone.
Yeah.
Carlos, come on, step up your game.
Yeah.
Man.
Get it together.
Nice, I do. We're over here watching good movies.
I'll be over there in the corner watching The Office all the time.
Like my
watching
favorite
Marley
movie.
and Me.
Schindler's List.
Oh, Schindler's List. Schindler's List. Yeah.
Thank goodness someone knows what that movie is.
All right, guys. I know you guys don't want to talk about scary stuff all the time. So here's the second Chat GPT question that I asked. The funny and stupid question. This one's kind of interesting. This is kind of funny that it came up with this. So the funny and stupid question that it generated: if you had to pick one celebrity to be your roommate, but they had to be in character though from their like most recent famous role, but you can make it just like if they had to stay in character for whatever role that you choose. Like who would that actor be?
Okay, I'll let Jess answer because I already have mine.
What?
I'll put her on
that was
spot.
quick. Holy.
Dang.
I have an answer too.
That they would say in character?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to stay in character.
So it's their
and
character.
You could choose what character
right?
it is.
Like it's like their person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, maybe because it's been recent shows, but I would pick Pedro Pascal.
Boom. But for what show though?
For what character?
No, for which one?
From the HBO show that's
The
out.
Last of Us?
The Last
You want to
of
be
Us.
all serious all day as a roommate? Bruh.
Why not? If anything were to go wrong, I know he would save my
He's there to
ass.
protect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Shout out Joel.
You be eating dinner, he's gonna be like, we gotta ration this.
That's smart. Okay.
Nah. I think I would like Joey from Friends.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
he's so
Matthew
annoying.
LeBlanc, whatever his acting name is. He's funny.
He'd be like sarcastic the whole time.
Yeah, but he's funny.
Yeah.
He's an actor, so he's always trying to hustle. I like him. He's dope.
That's a good
I
answer.
can see,
Though.
okay.
I like it. Why not Joey?
Yeah, Jess, why not Joey?
When I was watching it, it was kind of annoying.
No.
To me, like around
The other guy's annoying. Chandler.
Dang,
Yeah.
really?
Wait, no, not Chandler. The brother, Ross.
Ross, yeah.
Ross.
The one that's always heartbroken?
Yeah.
The one that's always engaged and married
Miguel.
different women.
Shut up. Damn, boy. All right. I see you.
I never saw Friends,
Why not Pedro?
so I can't say much.
Ooh, you're about to get attacked from the fan base, man.
Maybe Pedro from Narcos.
What?
Ooh. That's a good show.
Not from The Last of Us.
What about Game of Thrones when he was in Game?
I'll be honest, I haven't seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Krause hasn't seen it.
And
Ooh,
and,
you better
well,
get attacked by those fans.
and the reason why is because I have a really, really low attention span. My attention span is like bad. Like that's why I watch The Office. I'll watch Entourage. I'll watch
20-minute
Friends,
shows.
30-minute shows, sitcoms, because like I can't do longer than an hour. Except for Succession. Right now I'm watching Succession and I love that show.
What's that one?
But it's on HBO. It's about a family and their dad that has a huge media company and he's trying to figure out who he wants to leave as the CEO.
Mm.
What if you watched it in 30-minute clips? Half an episode
Well,
here, half the episode over here.
that's one thing that do you guys binge shows? Like binge watch shows?
I do.
It depends.
I do it with anime.
Oh, anime?
That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
It depends. Like when I got introduced to Game of Thrones like season 3 or 4.
Okay.
So like I binge watched season 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I think like just in a week. Like I would watch each season.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where, I had to watch them individually.
Yeah.
Same with, like, what else? What's another show that I binge watched? Like, I don't know.
The
Arrow,
Walking
like,
Dead.
from the DC universe.
Okay.
My sister's husband, he's, like, really into all that. And then he's like, oh, yeah, this is a show. Like, you should watch it. And I watched the first episode. And it was all on Netflix. I watched the first season in, like, 3 days.
Yeah.
So it just depends what it is. But if it's, like, a show that's comes out weekly, I can do it. It's fine. And now even more, like, now that I don't have time, like, I think back then, like, I just had so much time where, like, binging was an option. Whereas now, like, I can't binge watch a show to save my life. Like, I can watch one episode and I start falling asleep.
So I can't really binge watch. I'm really like against binge watching. Maybe it's because I want to give like the show the benefit of like giving it more time and more attention. But that's what like sucks because Jess really likes to binge watch shows. And so like if we start watching the series together, she'll be like, should we watch another one? I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I know, I hate that. And then I forget what happens. I'm like, this is why I binge shows, because I can watch the whole thing, enjoy it, and then forget about it.
Just though, does Carlos get mad at you though? Like if you continue watching the show without him?
Well, yeah, and I will continue watching.
Yeah, she will, and then I stop watching the show because I'm like, I've been left behind. Like, I'll never recover from this.
So that's not. I know how he doesn't enjoy it, because then he doesn't binge watch, or he doesn't watch it by himself anymore. I'm like, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I finished the season, so
yeah. I feel you. My fiance, she, and I hate to admit this, but she got me like hooked with these like love shows on Netflix.
Which ones?
Which one? Yes.
I've been watching Love Is Blind a lot lately.
Oh, the reality.
And then Love Island.
Love Island.
Yeah, Love Island. It got to the point where like she started watching the episodes without me, and I'll be like, "What the hell is going on here?" Like, I thought we were watching it together. I don't know. For some reason, those shows they like hook you. You're like trying to figure out like all the drama between all the relationships on the show and stuff.
That's too much for me.
So I get mad whenever she watches it without me.
I like to just rewatch shows. Like I have to rewatch The Office. I haven't seen it in a good while, so like I need to rewatch that. I'm currently rewatching How I Met Your Mother.
Oh yeah, I finished that like not too long ago.
I love that. I binge watched that one the first time I saw it, and then now I'm watching it with Veronica because she's never seen it. So like we'll watch like an episode or two while we have dinner.
Veronica Mars?
And then like Veronica, my girlfriend.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Damn.
And so like I'll just watch it with her. So I'll just watch it with her. It's gotten to the point where now like I get home, especially now that this new position I'm in, I get so mentally drained that by the time I get home, like I'm just exhausted.
Yeah.
Or like I'll just watch TV for like a bit and then I just doze off because I'm just so I watch a computer screen all day. I watch numbers and everything all day, so like I'm just dead at the time I get home.
Yeah, I feel you on that. That's a struggle.
Yeah, just never give more recommendations because they never follow through.
Bro, it had to be good recommendations.
How to Get Away with Murder? Nope, you gave up on that. What else?
No, I'm on season 2.
Dude, it's over. Just watch it
I got
already.
You.
Damn.
You gotta watch The Office again for sure.
The Office.
Watch How I Met Your Mother.
The worst.
Facts.
show ever.
But see, the thing is, I mean, you guys have heard the thing where like people with anxiety will watch the same show over and over because it's familiar to them. There's no surprises.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I need to watch that too. That's a good one.
Cartoon, right? The cartoon.
Yeah, it's a cartoon. Until they make the live action.
Oh no, you're right though. Yeah, you're right though about like that whole like anxiety stuff because there comes a time where like I'll put on a show and I've already watched it a ton of times. But I'll use it as the background noise, right? Just because I kind of know. And, like I'll be able to recall like what they've said on the thing. But it does help me like, I don't know, it helps me put me at ease, especially when I'm just like doing random stuff. But I do that a lot. Jess knows that because she'll hear the same show sometimes. My playlist for songs doesn't really change as much. Like I'll add stuff here and there. But like my general playlist like never really changes. I used to bite my nails a lot. And now I don't as much because I got like a tooth pulled out. But yeah.
I can't use that tooth.
Can't use that tooth no more, man.
Wait, can I ask you something real quick? Carlos, you work from home, right?
Yeah, we both do actually.
Oh, you both do? Okay. I want to see if you guys can kind of relate to this when it comes to like the comfort of watching these things. So I work from home and for some reason I always need to have like my TV on in the background, just playing something. Whatever it may be, if it be like my comfort show or if it's just like a video on YouTube. I feel like I don't feel comfortable if I don't have something just playing in the background on my TV, just having something on. I don't know if you guys have something like similar that you guys do.
I think it depends on the day because when there's stuff that I really have to pay attention to, like I'll put on like classical music and then
Beethoven?
Beethoven? No, I put on Vivaldi.
The Four Seasons?
The Four Seasons, yeah.
Winter though?
Winter, yeah.
Winter's a bop.
Yeah. But when there's, and you know, hopefully my employer is not listening. But yeah, definitely when there's less work, or there's times where I could do stuff to just review work instead of like actively working on the project. Yeah, I'll have something playing in the background, because I used to do that when I used to go into the office anyways. Like I used to just like have like, I used to go on Twitch a lot and watch people play, because like it's conversation, right? And so like
Twitch.tv/tab one more.
Yeah. And then
Yes,
like
yeah,
if you were in the
shameless
office,
plug.
you'd be hearing that same thing too, you know? So
Yeah.
like you'd be hearing conversations. So, and then Jeff?
Oh, well, I mean, it depends. If it's a heavy day where there's a lot of meetings and I can't be playing stuff in the background, then that takes away from the day. But if I don't have meetings throughout the day, then I just put on, I like watching podcasts, like people that are, I watch you guys. So I listen to podcasts no matter what. And then I play random music in the background too. I can't watch shows because I don't like repeating shows. That's my thing. I don't like watching shows. I have to watch through the seasons, binge watch them, and that's it. Like I'll watch them once and put them away. I can't do it like Carlos. I cannot rewatch shows. That's why when I hear him listening to the same ones, I'm like, dude, for some reason I always catch you listening to the same episode, and I'm like, have you played this like 10 times already? Because every time I listen in, you're watching the same one. And then so I can't watch shows because I have to sit down and binge watch them, or I just like, however when I can get through them. But yeah, for me, it's just podcasts, music. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So that's how I pass the day. But it has to be something if we're not in meetings.
The only thing I can remind myself, it's the same thing, is like in like high school and college, whatever, when I was doing homework, like I had to have music playing.
Yeah.
Like I had to have my headphones in and like just playing. Like, and like sometimes I'd be listening to like hardcore, like metal, or like loud ass like dubstep or whatever. And like my mom would walk in and say, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Studying." She's like, "How?"
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. Like, it makes me retain the information. I really don't know. And I've heard different theories where it's bad for you. And then there's other theories where like, it's good for you because you're associating it to like a sound, you're associating it to something, and it's helping you give it a core memory type thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that's me. Like I hate being in silence. I love loud music. I love watching loud movies. Like everything I do is loud, which is funny because my girlfriend hates loud things. She has very sensitive ears, but it's also because her career depends on her hearing. Like she's an ASL interpreter.
Oh, okay.
So she has to like, obviously hear for that. Her hands they're like, I told her, I'm like, you need to get your hands insured. Like, because
she needs those parabolic chambers for her hands. Like in Zoolander. When he was wearing his thing.
So it's just funny, like now where it's like she's the complete opposite of me in that sense, and I'm just like, well, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
I'm taking her to EDC, so we'll see how that goes.
She needs earplugs.
She's gonna be having like this big ass industrial.
Yeah, I bought her earplugs, and then I'm like, I'll just buy you like gun range like headphones.
Yeah.
Those do protect. I went to a gun range for the first time in my life not too long ago, and those things protect.
Dang, that's good. That's a smart way to go, then.
But yeah,
that'll solve half her problems, bro. The other half is trying to stay awake past like 10 p.m.
You can just go to the bleachers and take a nap.
Oh, hey,
the hey,
he knows what's up. Hey, Adnan, you gotta go, bro. The bleachers is where it's at, bro. It's lit.
Jess has a video of like me and one of her friends just like napping on the bleachers. We were so like tired,
and then they woke up and rallied.
I took a nap at.
Honestly, though, it helps. It helps because I remember the first year I went to EDC. I don't know how, but we snuck in a massage gun.
Oh, damn.
Into EDC, and like, so we went to the bleachers and massaged our necks, massaged our calves, massaged our lower backs for like half an hour. It was like a brand new day after we got up. Like, I got up and I'm like, I'm ready to go round 2. Like, let's go hardcore again.
We got slightly sidetracked. We still need to answer our actor and their role.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, I didn't know what the question was.
So you've had a lot of time to think, boy. So I think you should go, but
to answer the first question though, of the first scary movie I remember was Leprechaun.
Oh shit, I remember that movie.
Leprechaun was like one of the first movies I remember watching.
That's gross.
I know.
That's kind of
ugly looking.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember my sister and I watched it. Again, not like by choice. Like it kind of was just on at a party, I think, and we both could not sleep. So.
Ooh, speaking of scary movies, my sister,
Carlos.
I remember I felt really bad because like we scared her a lot, and we took advantage of it when she watched Freddy Krueger. She like was horrified of all of that for the longest time, and you know how like in your nightmares, that's even worse. So you'd be seeing it, dude. Yeah,
What is
I
it?
forgot about Freddy Krueger.
1, 2, buckle my shoe, and then he's coming
Do
for
you guys remember
you,
the
something
ending
like that.
though? Do you guys remember the ending of Freddy Krueger where like it's not like they didn't really kill him, like he's actually alive, but
Every
In
scary
the-
movie ever.
and then
Nightmare of Elm Street movies, or
No.
where they do like Freddy versus
yeah,
Jason?
Nightmare on
Okay.
Elm Street, yeah. But like the end look, I remember when I was little, it looked so real. But then when you watch it when you're grown up, it's because they take the body into like the room through like a peephole size window, and you could tell it's like a blow up doll. Like when they like drag it in, like dude, like it's a blow up doll. Oh man!
Yeah.
All right, and now Miguel.
I did say Scream was the movie I did originally watch first, but the one that actually messed me up first was The Grudge. Like that had me seeing things in my car going to school the next day. It had me seeing things at night in my before falling asleep. I was losing my mind, bro. Like it just,
Wait, which one's The Grudge?
The one with the ring. No, that's
one
the
where
ring.
she
That's The Ring.
she's like,
Which is The Grudge?
Oh yeah, she has the hair too, like long dark hair.
Oh really? I'll look it up.
yeah, she
forgot.
drowned her kid,
Mhm.
and the kid makes the cat noise because she done the cat with the kid.
Oh
And-
yes.
and
Yes.
Yeah, her neck
Yeah.
was snapped, so she makes the sound all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
and
I'm always like, damn it.
I've never seen it, never will. But have you
Yeah,
guys
that
seen
one
that
was,
great movie, Big Hero 6? That's a great movie, Big Hero 6.
So my mom is super into scary movies. So not only did I watch the Grudge American version,
Eli,
watch the
Yeah.
Grudge
Oh.
Korean version.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
the real stuff, man. Oh man.
But did you watch the scary movie one?
Which one?
I remember. I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Wait,
one
that was The Ring, though. No, not really the Grudge. That was
No,
The
it
Ring.
was
She
both,
came out on
right?
It was in the
TV.
fourth one. It was
It
in the
was
fourth
both,
one.
right? I feel
Oh,
like it
she
was both.
came out in both.
No, the Grudge was in the fourth, right? The little blue kid?
Yeah, it was a little blue
Oh.
kid. No, wait, was that The Grudge?
Yeah.
The little blue
Is that the
kid.
Grudge?
No, it's a little girl. Well, it's like she looks like a little girl, but I don't know.
Well, I know for sure in what is it, Scary Movie 3, that's when they make fun of the ring
with the
and,
aliens.
Yeah.
and the aliens.
And Pootie Tang,
I'll never
What?
forget.
right?
I'll never forget
I
scary
think
movie.
Yeah. I'm like, why did Moy freeze? Did I say something wrong?
That's the only reason I have some type of correlation to a scary movie, because they weren't really scary, and I appreciate that.
I agree.
Exactly, see?
All right, now that means you're agreeing to go to EDC.
Hey.
Whoa. Only
too late
if
now.
Moises watches a scary movie.
What movie?
Grave
Whoa.
Encounters.
Hey.
Hmm?
What?
You said
Is
name
that
a
really scary?
movie. What you've
What
seen
movie?
it?
I didn't hear you.
Grave
I mean,
Encounters.
I don't think I've heard of it
Grave
or seen
I've
it.
never heard of it.
Watch it. It's a good movie.
Look, we need to scar this dude. We can't just show him whatever is screaming. We need him scarred,
Whoa.
bro.
Whoa. We don't
ruin
need
his
any
life
of that,
kind of thing.
buddy. Look, I'm trying to give Hernan the best weekend of his life, and you're trying to ruin mine.
Exactly.
I
That's a
don't
good
think it's a fair
trade-off.
trade.
Balance, bro. We gotta balance the skills.
Balance.
All
That's
right.
not
Well,
fair.
we were talking about actors that we would live with. I have a good answer, guys, but I feel like it's a double-edged sword. I feel like it can go good and it can go bad at the same time. I feel like my roommate that I would want to live with is John Wick.
John Wick.
Why did I
Keanu
have that in
Reeves?
my head for him?
Okay.
Like, I knew he
Because-
was going to say some stupid shit like this.
Oh, I was about to say Grandma thinks alike, but I guess not. Shit.
No, that's a horrible roommate.
But he could protect
Why?
me if anything goes wrong. Like he's not only is he a good person at heart, he'll protect me if shit goes wrong, but I just gotta make sure that I take care of his dog, because if I don't, my boy's gonna go after me.
That's
Bro, I was
true.
gonna say he couldn't protect his dog, bro. He can't
He
protect
Oh,
it.
couldn't protect
Sorry.
his own dog, bro.
I mean, he got caught
That's
off
why-
guard though, low key, you know. But
That's why I'll give my life for his dog. That way I have lifetime
I
protection.
don't know about that roommate.
That's a tough roommate, bro.
That's
That's like the roommate. That's like that roommate you have that's always in fights, though.
But look, think about it this way too. Look, he's like hardly ever gonna be home, so I'm gonna have the place to myself most of the time.
That's true.
All I
And
gotta do,
but
all I gotta do is just take care of
when
his
they
dog.
find out where he lives, they're gonna blow up the house and you're gonna be in it.
Ooh.
Nah, when in the movie have you seen a scene where they go to his house and blow it up?
Are you serious? The second movie.
Oh yeah.
number 2,
Damn.
that's the
Yeah, I
prime at the
forgot about that.
beginning, brother.
Literally,
Yeah,
the guy shows up with the bazooka type grenade shit and blows up his house, and he lands
And
outside
that
his
was
house.
like John Wick movie 1, not the second
Yeah,
one.
I'm talking about John Wick 1.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the only
Oh,
John
yeah, no.
Wick. Yeah.
Uh-huh,
Hey,
uh-huh.
hey, thank you, Carlos,
so
for that.
you're gonna get beat up by Russians.
That's
I'm fine
true.
with
For
that.
a car.
For a car.
For a car. For a car.
And then for the
Yeah.
puppy.
Oh,
I don't know,
man.
John. To each their own, I guess. Have
All right.
yourself a John Wick roommate.
Moises be
Moy,
doing a
who's your
lot of
roommate?
judging.
Yeah, Moy, who's your roommate? Let's hear this.
No,
Let's
come
hear
go.
this.
We're going around.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Start here, then we're here, then we're here. Now you go here.
My for fun answer, it's not serious, would be Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow, because that just sounds like one heck of a ride, man.
What?
Would it be what? Johnny Depp as
See what
Jack
I mean,
Sparrow?
bro?
Like,
Moises, all he does
What?
is judge, bro. Every boy's already judging your
No,
answer.
that's so random. Like that was just so random. I don't know. My
Imagine
boy's always
having
gonna
a-
be intoxicated.
imagine having a
Dude,
paralyzed
imagine
roommate.
you
It's
come
just
home
fun.
late.
Hey, but if he does have a treasure, then you're set for life.
That's true. Doesn't he get the treasure?
I stopped watching after the first movie.
Oh my!
Isn't there like
dude,
6 of them?
5? 6?
5 of
A lot
them?
of-
Yeah. See,
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. But my for real answer, dang, that's a part of me wants to say Denzel Washington, but I don't know what movie exactly.
Oh, Denzel Washington.
Yeah, I wanted to say The Equalizer, but I feel like I'm gonna get myself killed if I say that.
That's like the same thing as John Wick, bro.
Was that one
Exactly.
airplane? Was that one airplane movie he came out in?
Top Gun.
No. It's when he was drunk.
Wait, you're talking about Denzel Washington?
Yeah, that's Denzel Washington. Isn't it?
Isn't it like Flight?
It's Flight or something.
Yeah, where he's
Where
like
he makes-
intoxicated,
Or he makes the plane
Yeah.
go backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then like he has to go to a hearing, so he has to
Yeah.
do some other stuff.
Denzel Washington stuff.
Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah, I just want him because I feel like he gives good advice, good character building and stuff. Otherwise, I need someone funny and like free.
Every morning you'll get some advice from Denzel.
Just get Goofy as your partner.
Goofy.
Hey, Goofy's a great dad figure. Wait, is it Goofy?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my
With
boy
Max?
fishing. Yeah, you wanna go see Powerline with him? Come on. My fictional roommate of choice is a toss up. I think I'm gonna go with Marshall from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Damn.
He's always fucking shit up though.
Yeah, but I think he had a lot of character building in that show, and like I think he's a lawyer, so he's also gonna get me out of anything I need.
That's a good one.
Pro bono.
Environmental lawyer.
He's an environmental lawyer though.
He's still study law. He has some homies in other laws, maybe, hopefully.
I think he'd be a good roommate. Yeah.
It's either him or Hermione from like Harry Potter because she's just smart. She's just smart.
Wait, what do you guys think about
Who?
all those not conspiracy theories, but all those stories about How I Met Your Mother? Like
Tell me
the
them because I
background.
don't know what they are.
So Moy's watched it. You know how like Lily's always getting hurt, and then the story is being told from the point of view of Ted, and so Ted doesn't see it, but supposedly Marshall used to hit Lily,
Ooh.
and that's why she used to
Ooh.
be injured because there'd always be like, oh, Lily's so clumsy. Remember when he like opened the bottle of champagne, she had like a black eye, and then she left at one point, right? Yeah. What do you think about that more?
Ooh. That's
That's kind of.
So
That's
my
kinda
boy's gonna
sus.
get beat.
Sounds like a hot take right there.
It is.
No.
It is.
Sounds like I picked a beating roommate.
Yeah.
You didn't think this through.
Let us know. Let us know what you think in the comments. That's what I've read for the fandom.
I mean, I've seen a lot of like I've seen a lot, but I've never read into them.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of theories out there for like that show.
Yeah, there is. But that's why I like it because there's a lot going on, and the writers actually had fun with it.
Yeah, and I think it was very open ended to the point where like the people watching it kind of use their imagination to fill in those blanks
Yeah,
that aren't set in concrete.
I
yeah.
hate that though. I want to see it.
Or like that whole thing with when they were counting down in the background to Marshall's dad's death.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool, right? Because of that, obviously, right? It was written in, and they had to like coordinate really well. That was dope. I'm trying to remember what else from that show.
This is why you guys should watch the show. It's a great show.
Yeah, I like How I Met Your Mother a lot. I like it.
I've seen a few episodes on TikTok.
Part 100.
And Nun watches all his shows on TikTok.
I'm not even
Same.
lying. I do. I've seen so many episodes of South Park, Family Guy, Shark Tank.
Hey,
I don't
Shark
even know how
Tank,
many
yeah.
other shows. That's why I binge watch.
Nan's on like part 100. And he's like, all right.
Yeah, seriously.
He has to go to the comments to hit the next part.
Look, all the TikTok nerds out there know what I'm talking about. Whenever you come across a clip and you click on it and you're like, damn, I want to watch part 2. All you got to do is click on the username and then a little button on the bottom will say just watched. Click on it and it'll take you exactly where you need to go.
That is true, though.
You know what's even better is when they have those playlists.
Oh, yeah, when they have the playlist.
When they have the playlist already made for you and you're just like, well, here I come.
Here I come.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't got to search for them.
Yeah, it's dope. It's clutch. I'll agree with you there, Adam.
TikTok's gonna make their own streaming service now. They're gonna compete with Netflix and there.
It's just gonna be clips.
All right, this is kind of backtracking again, but I know you guys have your full-time job that you guys do, and then you guys do Yo Sabo as like a secondary thing. I feel like that's a lot to kind of take care of and like handle. How do you guys schedule things to like have a personal life alongside of just doing like your full-time job and like doing Yo Sabo at the same time?
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. I'll be honest with you, that because right, like me and Jess work from home, so that helps out a lot because we're able to kind of like wake up a little later, start like maybe at like 9 because like working 9 to 5, and then we kind of think of Yo Sabo as like our 5 to 9 sometimes. It takes a lot of time for Jess sometimes to edit if we have like a lot of videos to go through. But I think definitely it is a lot to handle sometimes. I think that what helps us out a lot is that we try to separate me and Jess time. We'll try to go like out on dates where we're not focused on Yo Sabo. Like we'll try to just like really like get out of that mind space. If we are going to do something for Yo Sabo, we will try to plan it out really well. That way we don't feel like we're not going with any direction, because then that feels like you're more lost and you're feeling like you're not able to finish something because you don't know what the goal is. It's been a little bit difficult, but I think that as we go along, especially now that we've done 1 year, we kind of know the flow now. And so like we really have separated it so that Jess is handling a lot of the editing, I'm handling like a lot of the customer service, and then Victor is handling a lot of the fulfillment part of our business. And so we're all kind of working in the background in sync. And I think as long as we're able to do that, we just need to make sure that me and Jess take time for ourselves. And again, right, like that's just going to be separating some hours or maybe some weekends where we're like, okay, we're for sure not doing anything for Yo Sabo this weekend. Like we got to take some time away and just try to make it so that it's more fun and doing activities that are fun, right? Like Coachella, for example, right? Like we went and I wore like my Yo Sabo shirt because I had like advertisement on the back of it. And that was cool because like it doesn't count as work, right? But it counts like as us enjoying ourselves. Same thing with EDC. We're going to bring our flag. We're going to make it like Yo Sabo style, but it's still going to be, like the whole theme of EDC. And there's like the more serious things like, if we're doing like an informative podcast, if we're going to interview people, but it's just getting everything into that vision board, getting that goal, and then filming. And then that's when we feel like more at peace, because we've tried to rush and do stuff and it just doesn't feel good. It feels really forced. And so we try to avoid that as much as possible.
And it's tough. Like I kind of want to see your perspective about it too, Jess, because I feel like the way I kind of edit is not even like a complex way of doing it. I feel like I'm still in that beginner stage of editing and I still have like a long way to go to like kind of perfect how to edit like our clips and then like our whole podcast and stuff like that. We do the podcast and then I edit, and it could take like 3 hours, 4 hours just to edit like an episode and stuff like that. And that's just like time out of the day that kind of takes to be able to get it all complete. And sometimes you're like, I don't want to edit. I just want to do my weekend. I just want to like relax. Like, do I really have to edit right now? So like, how do you kind of handle that?
From my side, I just feel like for the game itself, right, it's a lot harder to, in terms of separating work, the 9 to 5, and then actually thinking about ideas and what concepts we could put out there. Because yes, we have the game, but again, the videos, the ideas, the concepts that we try to be able to advertise and market our game, that's like the hard part. Mm-hmm. Because like you're trying to see what trends are out there, what, again, what's trending, how can I use whatever CapCuts that are trending to advertise the game as well. When you have with us still having our job, it's really hard to then come out of the job because you're tired. Even though when you work from home, your mind is just like constantly working. And it's like, yeah, I'm not driving to go back home, but it's hard to separate work and then having to work on Yo Sabo because again, it feels like a whole day, just a whole week even just dedicated to the game and our 9 to 5. So from my end, and I was talking to Carlos about this today, I really need to I have a calendar, schedule the days out for when I want to just sit down and write down ideas, when to actually execute the videos, and when to edit. And it's really hard. I'm still trying to learn. Even with this past year, yes, we kind of learned a little bit more on how to kind of navigate it within our personal lives and separate it away from work. But now it comes down to, how do we market? Because at the end of the day, we are selling a product. Like, it's our passion project and we love sharing it. And whoever stumbles upon it and buys it, it's like, great, then they're having a great game night. But at the same time, we invested money into it and we invested our lives into it, and I still want to keep going with it for the long run. It's not just a one-time thing. We want it to we want to be involved with schools. We want to be able to help and support other creators with their passion projects as well. So whatever what Carlos has been saying, and I love the way that he defines our goal, because to me that's literally what I want to out of it, is where the game and the concept is to bring our community together, and for others, to be able to share a night with their families or friends. But not only that, is what we get in return from the game, we want to be able to give back to our community. So wherever we can donate, money for schools, to be able to fund organizations or Latino organizations in college. We want them to keep going and striving for their own goals. So we want to donate, right, the money that we get in from the game, and to be able to just build out the community. That's to me is, a perfect way and a perfect goal to have in mind just for Yo Sabo. It's not about selling the game. It's not about, making money. For us, it's about to be able to give back to everyone else. So that's for me. I went off on a tangent, but for me, that's how I separate and how I kind of think about my days. Is yes, I have a 9 to 5. I'm so tired, trying to come up with ideas for Yo Sabo and how to market. But at the end of the day, it's something greater than us. It's, something above and beyond that we want to accomplish in the future. So that's what keeps me going. I don't know. For me, I just feel the ultimate goal, that's what I just need to strive for. So.
I mean, it sounds like at the end of the day, it's what pushes you forward. So, like you said, you're tired from 9 to 5, but you know the end result that you want with the game, or the end result of the whole concept in general. So you know what takes to strive, and I think that's awesome how you guys are putting forward so much effort into that. But it's not just a game; it's more than a game.
This is kind of this is off topic and stuff like that, but me in my personal life, I feel like I've always come across the people that I interact with have always been super positive people that kind of coming to LA and stuff like that. Whenever I met Moises and Miguel, I feel everybody that I've come across in my life have always been very positive people, very people that look out for the community and stuff like that. And you guys are a part of that. You guys, we are thankful that we've been able to meet you guys, know your journey, know the mission that you guys are trying to accomplish with Yo Sabo. So I just want to commend you guys. You guys are the most positive, some of the most positive people that I've ever met in my life, and you guys are doing great things. And just keep it up. What you guys are doing is something amazing.
Thank you. We appreciate that, and I think that that's one of, again, like just said, right, that is really one of our main goals, because we, as a small business, we know how much it takes sometimes to give up $20, right, for a product. And so we're actively just okay, well, maybe we could donate money here. Maybe we could support a content creator there, because, we're not in big stores, right? And so the money that's coming to us is coming to us. We get to reinvest it back in the community. We get to reinvest it back in the business. So it really is just circulating within us, which is, I think, the best thing ever, because nobody else is going to be touching that. And, it's made by Latinos for Latinos, helping Latinos. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've always wanted to do. I get the opportunity now, right? We have this avenue of helping teachers, communicating with people that just have a question about the game, or even student organizations. That's been awesome, them reaching out, even seeing organizations buy the game, right? That's what's been really crazy to me sometimes, because I'll get emails back saying that, oh, I bought this because I saw, or somebody recommended it to us for our game night and I had to get it, and they buy 5 of them for their big event. And then they email back saying that they had an awesome time, right? And so all of that has just been super positive, and we hope to continue that as much as possible.
Yeah, props to you guys. You guys, like I mentioned, you guys have been doing an amazing job. And kind of last question for me is, I know you guys have been talking about like year 2, what that's going to kind of look like, but is there anything in particular that you guys want to accomplish in year 2? Like anything that you're kind of looking forward to or want to make happen?
I'll let Just talk. Because I'm my throat.
No, there's a lot that we want to accomplish, but obviously, I guess like what's attainable, right? I think Carlos has brought this up here and there, but we do want to make a second edición or segunda edición of the game. So la primera edición was our baby, right? It was just bringing out an idea that Carlos had in his mind at one time, that and how it all started. I really want to make La Segunda Edición a little bit more like inclusive. Yes, we're Mexican American. The words, the translations on there are more, you know, what we grew up with, our translations. But I want it to be more, again, inclusive to other dialects, other people out there that are not Mexican, and that because even the reviews that we've gotten, right? They're able to play with their friends and they're able to share what their translations are. Like if they're Colombian, Ecuadorian, like whatever, you know, however they grew up with, they get to then share what their experience was, what the word that they grew up with. And it builds conversation, and we love that. So for the second edición, we kind of want to, you know, take that into mind and into consideration when we do, you know, create the game. So yeah, so that's in the works. So it'll be a little, and we want it so that it's, yes, it's a segunda edición, but you can combine it with the primera one. So obviously everything's going to be more, you know, more cards, more expansion to like the whole, and again, to go along with the expansion packs, right? Everything that we build, we want to have people be able to incorporate it to what they already have and the products that they already have. So that's one of our big goals, is to be able to hopefully have the segunda edición out there by hopefully the end of the year. We don't know yet. It's still in the works, but when we do finish it, hopefully by this year, we'll have it out there. Yeah.
Just let me know. I'll buy it. The whole concept of like being more inclusive with other Latin American dialects. It's like, I just remember because I watch videos sometimes where it's like this literally like different Latin American people sitting in a room like, and how do you say this? Oh, well, you know, the one that came to mind right now was like straw. Yeah. Called like sorbete, popote, like stuff like that. I'm just like, and it's not saying that this was meant to be exclusively for, you know, Mexicans, whatever. It's just like you said, to your point, these are the words you grew up with. These are the words that you resonate with. Yeah. But there's so much more out there. So I think that's dope. The fact that like it'll be more broadened to all Latin American countries in the sense.
Yeah. And
so I think that's awesome.
And we like that a lot, right? Because yeah, I mean, you could make a game with an infinite amount of words, right? But the goal is always just going to be like, well, how did you say it, right? Like you know, how did you say it? Because like the translation on the card, right? Like sometimes there is like another translation of the word, right? But the point of the game is to get the one that's on the card, right? Like it's like, keep giving me another word for it, keep giving me another word for it. And so that's what we want with the other Spanish that's spoken around the world, right? Like give me, you know, like we're not gonna like give away too much of it, but like that's going to be the goal of it, right? To make it so that we learn even more, and you know, we could broaden who is going to be able to play and resonate with it. And yeah, it's going to be dope. But I think 2023 we're going to finish that.
I'm about to learn more Spanish. I'm about to go back to school and take Argentinian, Colombian,
Honduran.
Honduran. And the thing is, like, it's a lot of slang out there.
Yeah.
So like that's going to be the hardest part, I think, is like incorporating the slang as well as like the formal. So I give props to you guys, and I believe you guys are going to come out with a great thing. So I'm excited.
Thank you.
Yeah. Would you guys say that maybe like a big goal or top priority? No, I wouldn't say top priority, but just a big goal would obviously to get into like retail stores like Target, Walmart, like all the big names out there. Or is that not really something that you think is like a top priority?
So I feel like that's a little tough, because every time I've ever watched Shark Tank, they always ask like, why do you want to go to a retail store if it's going to cut your profits? And while we don't make that much money, right? Like a lot of the money that we make from Yo Sabo ends up getting reinvested either into marketing or community organization. And so, you know, a lot of it's just like, okay, we got to buy inventory again. You know, we got to make the purchase and all that. For me, at least, I don't think like it's a top priority. I like working with like the mom and pop shops that we've interacted with. Like we have La Plaza, which is a known establishment in downtown LA that teaches about Latino culture and like all the history of Los Angeles. They have a little, they call it La Tienda, and they sell our product, which is really dope. But they're a technically small shop. We have another shop in that carries our game in Santa Barbara called Game Seeker, that is Latina owned, and so it's cool working with them because it's Santa Barbara. It's like a great establishment, a lot of tourists there. And then we work with Libros Mobile. It's like her store is in a school bus, so it's out in Texas. Yeah, Libros Mobile.
That's dope.
Yeah, and so it's cool, right? And it's all these little stores. So I think my goal is going to be to try and reach out to them more, because I really want, because they're also a business, right? They also don't benefit from a lot of things that bigger corporations do. Like a lot of times it's just like family owned, family ran. And so I really want to work with them to be able to lower the price point so they could buy wholesale from us, and then, get more business towards that direction, because it's work, because we'll get people messaging us, hey, where can I buy this game? I need it by today. And then I'm in LA. And I'm like, okay, perfect. You can go here. And then I'll get a message from the owner of the store saying like, oh, like we got somebody to come by and they said that they were referred here. And so I really want to interact more with those mom and pop shops, because again, I feel like they need our help a lot more right now, especially with the way that the economy is going. Yeah. So retail, but in a small scale fashion.
I like that.
Well, let me know if you need me to reach out to the NorCal stores. I got you guys. I'll go out there.
If you guys want to expand to Central Valley,
I was like, bro, Central Valley, I got you guys.
I mean, we're down. I don't mind driving. I love to drive, and like we'll do those hand deliveries. Like the only thing we haven't driven to is like to Texas. Like we didn't want to drive over there because that's a long drive. So we ended up mailing. I forget how many sets we sent her.
That is a long drive.
Yeah, but always down to go up. Like up to the Central Valley, up to San Francisco. Even we've driven up there like a couple times though.
You might want to go up there pretty soon, because the college that I went to has a thing called Warrior Day. It's like an event, and Dior is going to be there. So.
Oh really?
Cool.
Wait, what school is it?
Cal State, CSU Stanislaus.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll be in touch.
All right.
No, yeah, because like I heard some of my friends that still go there. They're like, "Oh yeah, this guy Dior is going to play," and I'm like, "This guy? Like he's just some guy to you?" I was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Okay." So they were like, "Yeah, let me know if you need tickets." And I was like, "Say less." Like I think tickets are like usually like $20-$30.
Wait, what's the school called again?
CSU
Stanislaus.
CSU
Stanislaus.
Oh yeah. So it's an on-campus event, right?
Yeah.
So do we need a school
Day.
ID?
No. It's
open
open
to
to
the
everybody.
Wait, when is it?
I don't know that yet. When I find out, I will let you guys know. I know
I'll
it's
let
coming
you know.
up.
Let me know, because
I think we're going to it.
That'd be kind of dope. Like if we could all, like Los Compas and Yo Sabo, if we could all go to Warrior, that's the most random place to meet up.
We could all just be ADC Hernan, but you're trying to be difficult.
we'll be there.
It should be May 12th, if I'm not mistaken, but that's just based off of last year.
May 12th. Okay. All right. I think
hopefully it's something we can wear EDC, because I mean we'll be seeing Doro anyways, but
Well, EDC weekend's May 19th, 20, and 21st, so hopefully it's not then.
So that'd be
you just gotta throw a Yo Sabo game at the Oro.
Imagine just like check it up.
Yeah, just check
Knock
it.
him out.
And then he throws you a rose.
It's crazy though, because Dioro, for some reason, he's always in the Central Valley. Like he's always in that area, because I think he's originally from there, right?
His wife.
West Covina.
His wife is from Delhi.
His wife is from Delhi. Yeah, so he's always in that area.
Wait, he's from West Covina?
Yeah, he's from West Covina.
Oh shoot, no.
He's from West Bovina.
Bro, that's like 10 minutes away from me.
Yeah, see, Miguel, another reason to move down.
Miguel, come through. So we
Tell
can
us
build
a
our
bit
studio finally.
Oh.
Where, bro?
I don't know, in my bathroom. We'll figure it out.
You got that kind of funds? You got that kind of funds, man?
I'll invest, bro. I love the Compas so much. I'll invest in that shit. I'll go in debt for it.
Dang.
That's true, man.
I'm glad he'll go in debt.
I'll go broke with Yo Sabo even if I got it.
You gotta keep the dream alive.
That's the thing, though. Like you're 100% behind it, and that's what it takes. You can't be 80%, 60%. You have to be 100% behind something that you truly are going to put out there.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, guys, this has been an amazing episode. I can't thank you guys enough. I can thank you forever for joining us today. But what do you guys say? Ending it off with the question, ¿Cómo se dice?
Oh, you want another one?
I gotta redeem myself. I'm sorry. I think that's the only reason why.
And if you don't redeem yourself, you're going to EDC, okay?
Anything but the sana colita de rana, bro. I get all these wrong.
Did you use this the last week?
No.
You ready? ¿Cómo se dice syringe?
Hernan.
Is this siringa?
Oh,
Tell me that's a penalty word. Tell me that's a penalty word.
No.
it's not.
It's not
No, they
siringa?
should be.
It should be.
All
Now
right.
that Hernan said
No,
that.
no second chances.
What?
Miguel, what is it?
Bro,
Tell Miguel.
Miguel, come on, you know it too.
¿Cómo se dice syringe in Spanish?
Bro, I know we talked about this last time. I can't remember
Bro,
the
swear to me,
word.
it's not siringa?
It's
No,
not.
it's
I'm
not.
gonna tell you. I'll tell you what it is right now.
And I want to say aguja, but I know that's needle, so I know it's not the right word. Syringe is.
Come on,
3,
Hernan.
2.
Then no, I cannot. It's I'm just no.
Is it hiringa?
Oh,
No.
What'd you say?
what you say?
It's a hiringa.
Moi?
Give it to them.
Heading. Fuck. Now that you said it all wrong, I'm saying it all wrong.
Nah, he didn't. He never knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Heading?
heading. But what'd you say, Hernan?
It's a hiringa. We gotta do another one. I gotta get one right. Hey, anything but sana colita de rana. Those are hard.
We'll be here till tomorrow, bro.
All I know is that I need this Yo Sabo the complete Primera Edición again available.
I know, we're trying.
Everybody go pick it up, please.
Oh.
Okay, this is another expansion pack one. Because we know Hernan won't get it.
All right. ¿Cómo se dice cauldron?
Which is this one?
Yeah. So he should know.
But we'll
then get it
We'll
right.
hear
fool.
them.
That's for
questions
you.
for you, fool.
Yeah.
What do you mean? This is all of us.
Nah, that's you, Hernan.
All of a sudden.
You see, I know the answer to this.
If it helps you feel better, I don't know it either because I can't remember.
If it helps you feel better, I'll give you the first letter.
All right,
See?
give it to me.
It's a C. Yeah, it's a C.
Yeah.
And it almost sounds the same.
Caldera.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
No
He
way.
got it.
Hernan got it?
No.
I guess it's
What
going
now?
to C. Nice.
I'm
What
impressed.
now?
I'm impressed.
Let me flex on them haters real quick, though.
He cheated.
Hey, just to like make me feel good about it, can we do a trivia too? Because that's my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know which one. Oh, wait, no, I can't ask you guys that one because we asked that one last time. But about time. What flower is known as the flower of the dead in Spanish?
I know what color it is.
Yeah.
What color is it?
Yellow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like gold.
Yeah.
So it's not the daisy?
No.
Y las mariposas.
I'll ask it again for the clip. Prueba time. What flower is known as the flower of the dead in Spanish? Moy already knows that it's gold.
It's like
But he don't know the name.
Bro, I'm
It's
trying
like-
to
it
think
looks
of
like a
Coco.
it looks like a honeycomb type thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the movie, bro. It's in Coco. I know it's in Coco.
They said the name in Coco. Oh, I was too busy
Yes.
crying to pay attention.
I'm
I was
pretty
too
sure
busy
they
crying to
did.
pay attention to the words in that movie.
You guys are not cultured enough to know this answer, so let me just say it right now.
If Hernan gets it, I know he looked it up, bro.
It's Mataflor.
He did look it up.
What?
Nah.
Say it
Did he say
louder.
Mata? Did he say Mataflor?
Yeah, I said Mataflor.
That's
Dude, it starts with a T, right?
No, it starts with a C.
Oh, there's a C.
Yeah.
El chingazo. Corralejo.
Corrale.
Cauliflower?
I'm just-
Cauliflower?
That's stupid answers. I'm sorry.
I'm trying. The only reason I know is because my parents and my sister just went to Mexico for Dia de los Muertos last year, and they told me about it. Now that you said C, it's like, well, I'm trying to. It's like,
We'll give you.
Oh, ooh. I can kind of hear it.
bro.
He started it a little bit. Senpasuchi.
I'm like, I know it's a weird word because it has a weird acento on the U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get it right.
Just said it.
I know the end of it. It's like,
This was like, I know the beginning, I know the middle, and the end of it, but I just don't know the whole word.
okay. Now that Carlos said like it's hard to word, like I understand it because it is a hard word to say.
Senpasuchi.
Huh? That sounds fake.
Senpasuchil.
sounds fake.
Senpasuchil.
It's the Aztec marigold.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And now,
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, they're little like gold little honeycombs.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
When you guys get asked the questions, do you guys get them 100% of the time?
well, we get asked the questions?
Yeah.
No. Jeff knows them 100% of the time, but I like to mix it up and forget them.
Carlo has to be original. Right? He's like, I don't want them to know that.
That's
I'm
why
a
Carl's
creator.
like, hey, you say the answer.
Dude, there's been
okay?
so many comments where they'll be like, I want to quiz the host of the of the Yo Sabo stuff.
And now's our chance. How do you, hey, Carlos.
Oh, no.
Hey, Carlos, hey.
Ask him.
¿Cómo se dice supercalifragilisticexpialidocious
No.
in Spanish?
Does that even translate?
It does not translate.
All right, I'm gonna ask you guys one real quick. Let's see if you guys know it. Which, except for Jess, don't do
damn
that.
it.
Unless I don't know.
What is? I think you guys did this on a video. So if you don't get it, then even more sad faces. But what is the name of the way that some Latinos borrow money that does not involve a bank?
Oh, la tanda.
That was too easy.
What's the other word for it?
It was not the tanda. What was the other word? Oh, kundina.
There you go, Kundina.
And then I learned another one in the comments. They were saying that, I don't know where, I don't know if it's Colombia or where, but they call it junta. And I'm like, why does it sound so formal? Like,
Yeah, why is it so formal?
La junta?
To get a loan from the bank.
Now give them a harder one, my sis. Don't give them something that they already made a video about. Pull out a random word. Don't look for them.
¿Cómo se dice eggplant?
¿Cómo?
I don't even know.
I still can't memorize that word. My brother asked me that last time. And I'm like, I never buy eggplants to begin with.
¿Cómo se dice tray?
Bandeja.
Yeah, it's bandeja.
Bandeja.
Yeah, see, bro, it's like these guys know what their words are on here.
You guys work for Yo Sabo, don't you?
¿Cómo se dice spell?
Oh, the letra.
Yeah, see, you can't get these guys.
They're too good. Yeah, we can't test them.
You can't fool them.
They're too good at this. I was this close to like going to my mom and be like, "Can you come up with some difficult words to translate in English?" And then I can ask the Yo Sabo gang. But I forgot.
Jess has been actively working on making the second edition very difficult.
So I'm trying to pull out words that are, that have that direct translation, that don't have multiple answers. So yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
I'm telling you guys, free idea. Do a slang edition where it's just slang words.
Dude, I know. There's. I wanted to talk about other extension packs, but yeah, we have other ideas that we've had in the past where we kind of want to make certain little things here and there.
Bro, you just got to get the Chilango version.
No.
The Chilango version.
Yeah, bro.
Our friend was sharing idioms too, huh?
Oh yeah, idioms.
A tongue twister.
Twisters in Spanish. Oh my god, dude.
What te dices trigueres tragaban trigo en un trigal?
What?
Or el, Pablo clavó un clavito.
Pablo clavó un clavito.
Dang, those are all good.
Tongue twisters, yeah.
I like them.
Moises, stop. We're giving them too much information. Everybody, I think that's a good time to end this episode. We want to thank Carlos and Jess for joining us once again. Like I said, I can't thank them enough. We have made new friends here. We are glad that you guys are able to join us today. And, maybe down the line, when year 2 has been out for like a year or so, maybe we could do this again and kind of talk about year 2, how that went down, if you guys are down. Anything you guys want to plug in? Anything you guys want to shout out? Anything you guys want to say to kind of end it off?
Yeah, like if you can, and if you have the means to, don't forget to support Yo Sabo The Game. You can find us on all social media platforms, YoSabo_The Game, or on our website, YoSaboTheGame.com. We're a first-generation Latino-owned business, and we're just out here just trying to make our dream come true.
Yes, sir. And they're making it happen, and they're gonna keep making it happen. Please, everybody, visit their website, their Instagram, their TikTok, their YouTube, everything. Because if you don't, I'm gonna find your IP address.
No, sounds good though. Thank you so much for having us again. Yeah. It was dope.
Of course. Thank you for coming out. Compa Moises, Compa Miguel, anything you guys want to say?
No. It's speechless.
Nah, but yeah, truly, thank you. Thank you to all those that listen to us on a weekly basis. And thank you for all the followings. We look forward to, many more of these episodes. Yeah, we just can't do without you guys. And thank you to Yo Sabo The Game.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks to Carlos, Jess, for being on here. I love your guys' energy as people, as game creators and everything, I'd look forward to meeting you guys at ADC 100%. It's gonna happen one way or another. I don't care if I gotta walk fucking 5 miles. It's gonna happen. Okay. But yeah, thanks for being on here. It means a lot to us. I really appreciate it. Hope to continue conversating with you guys on and off camera. So yeah.
Thank you for joining us again. Everybody have a good night, whether you're listening to us in the afternoon, in the morning, in the evening, sleepwalking, whatever you're doing. Follow us on TikTok, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and follow Yo Sabo. Remember, I will find you if you don't follow them. Make
Suscríbete, dale un like a este video.
Buy their game.
Yeah.
We'll catch y'all on the next time, guys. Everybody, thank you for listening. Everybody have a good day. Peace out.
Laters.
See ya.